Back to the base. Haven't been here for mad long. Just came back from San Fran.
I should go to my room and check out the focus I found in that rebel camp.
So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah, a very angry one.
As like my Uncle Laurent, man didn't smile a day in his life and would box your ears if you messed with his forge.
Look who's here.
Gaia, what's this room?
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. And while those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed, I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
And there's a lot. Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there. Returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
I feel that.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Faro, a renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
That's wild.
The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to Diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
Probably already know.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners, peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
Sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, Diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that. You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CEO became was a complete perversion diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
Seemed cool at first, I ain't gonna even front.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CEO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are. I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
Good thing everybody knows English throughout the whole country still. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was the English books that been around, or just whatever that is, you know what I'm saying? Even though, technically they'll have like a different voice, but I'm just saying they could like all speak to each other and understand each other, all the tribes. She's all the way in San Francisco, so.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the Diviners haven't recovered.
I need to get going, but if you need anything...
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about, to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
Good luck.
Aloy, there are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Oh, word? Oh, lit, okay. Good luck.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alba. Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
No, you don't. You don't want to see her try. She'll probably smack fire out.
You said you were at Barrenlight when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night. Then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was... not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter. I need to get going.
Right. You've retrieved the Omega clearance. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
My God, this is who I was coming for. He's still out of luck, my G. Look at him.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
Yeah, holla at him.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Indeed.
I have to go now.
Then do not let me keep you.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regala's old near the bulwark.
May the 10 guide your way.
Alright. We're gonna go to the meeting place before I even talk to my other half.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
What you gotta say tonight?
Be careful if you're traveling southwest, champion. Rebels have set up camp in the hills. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to dig your grave.
Thanks for the warning.
Said that shit harsh, right?
Sounds like the Danath could use a hand dealing with these rebels.
Alright, let's take a look at the map. Let's take that off. Let's talk about what right here?
Look geared up for battle. Always a...
Excuse me. See what he wants
This is
to
what
show.
Kotalo wanted us to test out his new arm. I'm not sure what he's planning.
I'll get some
Just let him
machine
run
muscle.
around. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
All right, talk to me, Katalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
Okay. I see you. Need a little upgrade, but it's cool.
After you. Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Good freeze that machine.
Do I have any freeze? Well, throughout my trip, I learned about this right here. Oh yeah, he does. Alright. We about to go. Tried to roll away. Oh my god.
You're not the only one. Ammo for you.
Oh, you gotta use your arm. Oh, this dude is useless. He ain't doing nothing. All right, I'm fucking murdering you. Fuck you. Turned out his arm is useless.
Here's some ammo. my blade. Still fighting.
Pick it up. Alright. Come on, I just got no chance. Why am I even touching that shit like you? Alright, I'm done with this.
Get out of there!
Can I use it yet? Oops, wrong gun. Move, man. What the hell are you doing? It's your weak ass arm.
Cut them to pieces!
Of course, that shit is somewhere that I was nowhere near.
Ammunition? I'll try to pick it off!
This idiot. His arm wasn't doing none of that.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The 10 be with you, Aloy.
Yeah, I was just shitting on him. Like, yo, this nigga better without the arm. He probably feel that way too. He probably like, yo, I'm better off fighting without that shit.
This'll break my fall.
Anything missing? Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't be missing out on them circulators. Alright. He dropped those. I should have even using those. I didn't know he was dropping that. I gotta start using my stuff. Woo! You know that water cold. Well, we right here. Set them down south to not killers. You think she ain't burn her little toes jumping in that fire like that? Happened. Maybe that's what she talking about.
Hey, Aloy. Feel like having a race? The squad's coming over soon if you want to wait for them by the campfire.
Bro, y'all suck, my nigga. Let me get a, let me get this charger, my nigga. Like, goddamn. Oh, this is a big spot, too. She said, you know, they be wilding over here.
Walk with strength. Welcome. You stood certain in battle after all. Walk with strength. You're far from home, traveler.
Look at that.
Your courage inspires us.
Look, they fuck with
I don't
me.
need a chaplain telling you what battles to fight.
The real battle is arguing with you.
Stories told after a day at the hunting grounds. Now those
What's going on?
are true soldiers' tales. I hear she stopped a war in the east. I wonder if she can finish the war here.
Every battle brings surprises. You're no ordinary, are you?
Alright. See what's up with my guy.
Hey, it's Hikaru's champion.
Look, we don't get those hearts, we don't get water, and everyone dies. I'm going back to the pens. I'll gut those machines myself.
So machines did this?
An Easterner with hair like blood. The Outlander that took down the Bulwark.
You bested Regala. Killed her champion Greta, too. Both of them were our clan.
It's Aloy, and I'm not looking for any trouble.
Maybe I could use some trouble right about now. Out there is a big herd my people harvest. We take the machine's hearts, send them to our capital, get paid with water. Gets harder every year. Killer machines keep showing up to defend the herd. Last one hit us right as we were penning up our prey. Nearly wiped us out. But our quarry is still in the pens, which means if I can get their hearts, we can trade for the water we need.
If you go out there alone, you'll probably wind up dead, Draka.
I'm not going alone, Chaplain. The great champion killer's coming with me.
How about you answer some questions first?
Right? Like, how about you ask first, my G?
You mentioned the capital gives you water.
There's no giving. We pay tribute for it with machine parts. Parts being the most valuable. Every other desert village has some resource to exchange. But the capital of Scalding Spear is the only one with a constant supply of water. Here in dry country, it's the same as holding everyone's lives in their hands.
It is the way of the desert. How we've always survived.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about this herd?
Been there for years. We harvest the parts we need from it. No more, no less. New machines always show up to replace our kills.
What about the killer machines you mentioned?
They guard the herd. The more we take out, the more arrive. First sawtooths, then ravagers. Now, a sand-blasted thunderjaw. Hit us right as we were herding machines into our pens. Had to leave half my hunters behind to fend it off. Only survivors are the ones you see here.
Doesn't sound like you like this commander of yours.
Survival in the desert requires a more disciplined approach than that of other clans.
Means she really likes her rules and order.
But you don't.
I just don't like hers.
This is insubordination.
I must be dehydrated.
You're not upset I fought Regala?
The desert respects strength. Why shouldn't I do the same? Wouldn't expect any followers she has left to follow suit, though.
I'll help you harvest those pen machines if I can. Probably better if you don't do it on your own. Seems like your village needs you right now.
I like her.
An outlander after my own heart. We can leave now, or I can meet you at our outpost southeast of here.
I just got over here. Should I slide through? I ain't got nothing else to do. Well, then again, I gotta go back to the base and everything and check on my other half. You know what I'm saying? I might as well, since I'm in the territory, give him some work.
I'll go with you.
Very well. We leave for the Southeast Canyon.
May the 10 protect you then. I'll await your return and report to the capital.
You do that. This way. The sooner we get those machine hearts, the faster we'll get the water we need. Can't believe an outlander would lend us a hand when our own clan won't. And Jataka has the stones to tell me the commander has good reason to be strict with our water supply.
You think she doesn't?
I think she's always talking about how scarce water is in the desert. But do you really think anyone in Scalding Spear is dying of thirst? Or her own squad? No. I bet they dip their hand in the trough whenever they want. Our clan should be led by someone who knows what it's like to scrape by. To fight, tooth and nail to survive.
And I'm guessing that someone is you?
I've lived in the fringes of the desert my entire life. I've fought for every single mouthful of water I've ever had. I know I'm a better fighter. And I'm prettier.
Uh-huh.
I'd make sure everyone gets all the water they need, no matter what village they're from.
Didn't Jataka say you guys have too little to go around to begin with?
I'm sure I'll be able to fix that somehow. There's always a way.
I guess that's a good way to look at things.
There it is. Gotta get some more ammo. Follow me. You'll have to excuse the mess. Our soldiers use this place to prepare themselves before herding machines into the canyon. You're, welcome to any supplies you can find. You might need them for the fight ahead.
Thanks.
Let me get some machine muscle.
There we go. Let's move out.
Nigga, I ain't ready.
What's the Nora looking for out in the Forbidden West?
He says I'm looking for something.
Hey, where are you off to? The fens are this way.
Be careful not to let this stain my hands.
And here I thought you'd abandon me. We still have machine parts to harvest. You were saying something before you left?
He says I'm looking for something.
I doubt you traveled all the way out here just for the scenery.
I'm trying to fix something.
I see. All right, you can keep your secrets. Guess I should just be thankful you decide my problems are worth fixing too. We're here.
Thirst for the hunt.
Let's have a word before we head in.
I'll help you harvest machine hearts if it'll get water for your people.
Oh, it will. That's the canyon we draw machines into. Then we block them in and pick them off. Now, we'll have to climb over the barricade to get in. When we do, be ready to fight. I already lost good people in there.
Can't wait to see the champion killer in action. You go and I'll follow.
Oh yeah, I go first, right?
Hold on to any hearts you loot and I'll take them from you later.
Indeed, indeed. He gonna be like, you ready? No, man, I'm making me a sandwich. How about that? Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Oh, from the look of it, look like I gotta fight another one of those annoying bastards. Maybe two of them.
Acid ammo could help here.
I was hoping he had like a shelter joint right there so I could like reload my shit. Like, I guess I'm not using this right here. But I'll use this right here. Alright. Rest in peace, bro. Really?
I need you in the fight. Guess you really want to check that place out. All the way here.
Thought we was killing the machines.
Think you can catch me? Try your best.
I love it. I love it. Like, just make him move out of my way. Like, they read my buttons, I swear. Like, just watch how smart he moves. Just knows not to touch it. Big ass robot just cannot run into those shits. Alright. Damn, man. He's just dodging me. You know what? Let me get them fucking horns, bitch. Yo, I just can't. come on, man. I can't just go up on the damn arrows. That's it. Oh no, I'm done.
I needed that.
Drink? Oh my god. It's so impossible to hit that light. Oh my god, bro. Hurry up, reload. Like, did I kill him? Down and out. Fuck, boy. Where's the other one at? Exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, he's out.
Time for a scrap. I need to attend to the dead.
Damn, that was crazy.
Get back to their families. If you can harvest the machine hearts, I'd be grateful.
That was wild. I had to save that little clip when I smashed him and got electrocuted. That shit was crazy. So I don't even know where the fang horns are at. This dude was struggling for some fang horns. For some fang horns, bro. You could go out hunting for those shits, bro. Anybody could. Where's the other one? I only seen one fang horn. Look, I had this gun. What a waste.
Glide in.
Is that it?
That's all the parts we need. I should take these to Draka.
Yo, he said he seen something up here. I guess not. That's just me wailing. What's his name? Takavaka? Yo, it was all of these freaking blue medicinal herbs when I was fighting them Ravagers.
May the wings of the 10 carry you home, my brother.
I got the hearts. We should head back to Arrowhand.
Yeah, at least now we can bag and tag these soldiers. Hold on. Since you can clearly handle a bunch of angry machines, I want to go back to where the Thunderjaw hit us. I lost a lot more fighters there. I can't just leave them to rot. They deserve to be bagged and tagged too. Will you come with me?
Lead the way.
Glad to have you along.
They'll say bagged and tagged, but this Ravager's ass is all in his face, like... I'm sorry, bro. I'm too lazy to pick that shit up.
To think, so many have to die just to get water.
Did you try talking to your commander at Scalding Spear?
Please, the only thing she'll listen to is the sound of a bow being drawn. About that, wouldn't mind having yours at my side if it ever came to it.
I'm just passing through, Draka.
You can't blame me for trying.
Can't blame you.
This is it. Where the Thunderjaw ripped through my squad.
I'm sorry, Draka.
They were warriors to the end. We should get started.
Someone's alive. By the rocks. I'll save the extra stock for later.
Speak sense, soldier.
Burrowers.
Looks like we got a fight on our hands.
Get up. It's always when something's laying down.
Okay, better.
Oh my fucking lord, man. Drink the potion. I'm so damn tough all of a sudden.
Thunderjaw's back. This is gonna get rough.
Here we go with this motherfucker, man. This nigga fighting already. I need supplies, man. Oh yeah, those shits gotta definitely go. What level is he? Yeah, he's a threat. Bro, you need to give me some of these, my nigga. God damn. Oh man, I can't see. I did not get the rope past through.
There's plenty dead Ravagers around. We can use their cannons.
Get one! I'll draw the Thunderjaw's fire. Give you some room. Come on! Use the fight with me.
Boy, shut up. I'm fighting. Oh my god, like, fuck. Like, he just knows exactly what I'm doing. Pick it up. I accidentally pressed the share button. Come on. Fuck. Where my bombs at? Oh.
Hey, do me a favor and get the Thunderjaw's heart. I need to check on that soldier.
Do me a favor. Swallow some. Even though you beat that shit, I congratulate that.
Well, this'll do. I should check on Draka and that soldier.
Oh, look at what pops in front of me. Where's this guy at? Draka. I was about to call him Waka. He ain't messing with my guy Waka.
Didn't think I was going to make it.
You did good, soldier. You're going back home. Thanks to this one.
You were the one who refused to leave your people behind.
I know I'm racking up favors here, but, did you take those hearts back to Arrowhand?
We'll be right behind you.
Of course. Be careful.
With that Thunderjaw heart in hand, we'll get all the water we need. Thank you, Aloy.
Well, I know it's hard to say goodbye, but you really should get going.
Yeah. I'm fucked up right now. I don't know if you see that, bruh.
Yeah, that hurts. I should tend to my wounds.
I know. You should. Damn. I got you. All these fucking dead robots out here. It's messy as fuck out here.
Be proud. We're gonna think of big. Walk among us. Be welcome. Are you an ally just for today? May your blade strike past our defenses, but it won't happen again.
Appreciate the
You've returned. Where's Draka?
Just a little late, Chaplain. Gained some extra baggage on the way back. She's got the machine hearts, including a Thunderjaws. You should have seen this flame in the desert. Here. Something to commemorate our heroic victory.
A victory indeed. Command will be relieved to hear about this.
Get them to Scalding Spear as soon as you can. And tell the commander how many had to die to get them.
Huntress, may I have a word? I heard what you did at the Grove. They say that in addition to your bow and spear, you have a kind of second sight, especially for matters that have to do with the old ones.
That's one way to put it.
So it's true. You've done well by my clan, but our troubles may not be as easily settled as Draka believes. I think your second sight might be just what we need.
What exactly is the problem?
Not here. Meet me at Scalding Spear. I'll explain everything.
I'll see you there when I can.
Good. The entire clan might depend on it.
Outlander, will you trade with the Tanakh?
What? You're spectators? That's how good of a fight it was. Your blade be bright for an outlander. Find truth in battle.
So all you got is potions? So I got up here. Food.
Oh, the famous Nora. Let's have a trade. When I'm not here, I spend my time at the hunting grounds.
No.
You should try them.
But you and me, guarding the Memorial Grove? Maybe even catching some fights in the arena. Come on.
Thrust a spear into the heart of this rebellion.
Look, the flame of the desert.
Your blade be bright.
I'll see him when I see him. Also, I need me a ride, my G. Yo.
Take it to the melee pits.
Damn, just fall all the way down. Let me run my ass all the way up, cause your stupid ass can't grab the fucking ledge. Look, that's why you fell.
Oh, hello again, Champion Killer.
Your people seem to be in better spirits.
Yeah, they'll be happier as soon as that water gets here. We can't keep going like this. Something has to break.
What are you going to do?
Not sure yet, but if you want change, you have to demand it yourself. Whether it be with words or arrows.
Just try to stay out of trouble.
No promises.
Oh my god, some high-head shit. He ready to pop off. I feel you, player.
Always breaking bones and binding wounds over that water, aren't we?
Oh god, you are. Get that money, my nigga.
Machine strike anyone?
Not yet, man. I'm gonna put a whole episode on that, on the board game shit, feel me? Eventually, I'm gonna just play a lot of that. What are that, hippos? Or is that a bristleback? Yeah, beast right there, y'all see that? A beast indeed. But they're not gonna let me have them. Bullshit, bro. Well, that's all I'm gonna get, man. Peace out, people. You're useless. Then again, that's a level up.
Gotta be ready.
Now I could fight him. He's more of my level. Can't be sleeping on the med packs.
I can grab this from my stash later.
I see you, champion.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
A squad of young ones recently returned to Scalding Spear, our main settlement just west of here. Apparently, they lost a soldier to machines during a training mission in No Man's Land. Just goes to show that the wilds can be just as dangerous to the east as they are here. Be careful out there.
Will do. I get the feeling that might be Sakura's squad. I should check up on her when I can.
Rest in peace, Fox. Well, we're gonna be back on the main road with it, but that's gonna be on the next episode. My boy got his arm back. What was that other mission I just did? That was what was lost. And thirst for the hunt. Well, yeah, you know me. I try to separate it into like 2, maybe 3 missions. I'll put like 2 missions, maybe. If it's the main mission, I'm trying to throw 1 and maybe a side mission in the mix. But I gotta organize my playthroughs. I'm getting more of a hang of this shit because, you know me, rookie mode. But I'm almost done with this, man. It's like Elden Ring. It took me a while to get Elden Ring done. It's taking me a nice while to finish this game off, and I want to get everything done. Just like with Elden Ring, I want to get everything done with this game, and that's where I'm gonna get it. But for this episode, like I said, feel me? We got the what was lost, thirst for the hunt. Now we must get on to the Gemini mission. Give my other half them parts. Till then, peace out.